A few days ago, rumors of a threat against V began circulating within fan communities. One report claimed there had been a security incident at a military base where V is currently serving his mandatory military service. The report was denied by authorities and never confirmed by HYB Labels, the agency representing BTS. However, that night, Jungkook confirmed everything. Not through a formal statement, but through a look in his eyes that couldn't lie. Taehyung knows something, and because of that, he's not safe. The world's attention turned to one thing. What does Taehyung know, and who considers it dangerous? Since their debut, BTS has always been under watch. They are not just idols. They are national symbols, cultural icons, and economic powerhouses. However, in recent years, rumors have emerged about internal pressure, excessive control, and an invisible power structure. An anonymous source from the Korean entertainment industry claimed that V had accessed sensitive information during his training. Not military information, but internal data regarding royalty distribution, conflicts of interest within artist management, and alleged privacy violations committed by external parties against several BTS members. V accidentally read documents he wasn't supposed to see, said the source. And once he started asking questions, everything changed. It is said that Taehyung began receiving different treatment. Surveillance over his activities increased, and communication in and out of the base became more restricted. Some armies even reported that his personal Instagram account had become suspiciously inactive. In a live stream on Weverse, Jungkook didn't just hint. He clearly stated that he has evidence. I can't show it now, but I know. I saw it. I saved it, and I will speak at the right time. And most likely, Taehyung knows too, and now he is in a vulnerable position because he chose not to remain silent. The media started digging deeper. Online forums exploded with speculation. Meanwhile, HYB remains silent. This issue isn't just about two BTS members. Some industry analysts believe this is the peak of long-standing tension between artists and the system that manages them. With global influence, BTS is no longer just a K-pop group. They are a social force, and on several occasions, they've shown the courage to speak beyond the limits typically placed on celebrities. Now, when one of them is under threat and another is ready to reveal everything, one big question arises. What is truly at stake behind the scenes? Is this about control over the public narrative? About corporate financial secrets? Or something even deeper? About preserving an old order that's beginning to crumble under one person's bravery to ask questions? Jungkook's most shocking statement was, "Something big is coming." What lies behind that statement? Some interpret it as a sign that Jungkook is preparing a public move. Perhaps documentation, a confession, or even a contract termination. Others believe this is the beginning of a structured resistance, that BTS is planning to expose the injustices they've experienced as a group. One thing is clear. This is not an empty statement. Several media outlets reported that Jungkook has met with an independent legal team. Some international investigative journalists are said to be working on in-depth reports about practices in the Korean entertainment industry, and V's name reportedly appears in many documents under analysis. Taehyung hasn't spoken, but his silence now speaks louder than any words. Jungkook, with his bravery, has made the first crack in the strong wall, and when that wall falls, the world will see the true contents of an industry that has long appeared perfect on the surface. Is Taehyung really in danger? Jungkook speaks, but should we believe? Taehyung is not okay. Something big is coming. That sentence, spoken by Jungkook with a trembling voice, cut deeply into many people's awareness. But let's pause for a moment. Take a breath. Think, did I all of this real? Or are we being pulled into a massive storyline more complex than any Korean drama? In an era where information moves at the speed of a blink, every piece of news can become one of two things: crucial information that needs investigation, or deliberately manipulated emotion. And here we are now, standing in the middle of a storm of speculation about Jungkook, Taehyung, and a supposed threat lurking in the shadows. The question is, what is actually happening? Is it true that V, the BTS member who always seemed calm and strong, is now in a critical situation? Is Jungkook really opening Pandora's box containing massive secrets? Or is all of this simply part of a narrative, built intentionally or not, to create a massive wave of public attention? And more importantly, are we falling victim to a collective illusion packaged as concern? Let's be honest. The entertainment world, especially the K-pop industry, is a grand stage where anything can happen, genuine or strategic. Agencies can craft stories that are touching, heartbreaking, even worrying, to build emotional ties between artists and fans, which leads to an uncomfortable question. Is Jungkook's warning about Taehyung the voice of truth, or a carefully constructed scenario? Statements like, "Taehyung knows something," or "I have proof," can be powerful tools in creating mystery and urgency. But without real evidence or concrete follow-up, how can we distinguish them from viral fiction? Are we too quick to believe? ARMY, the BTS fan community, is known for its loyalty, and that's not wrong. But blind loyalty can be dangerous. When an idol says, "There's danger," the world instantly believes. But have we ever truly questioned it? Could this simply be an emotional expression from a friend missing another? Could this be just anxiety caught on camera at the wrong moment? Or is this really a sign that something much bigger, darker, and deeper is going on? And if there truly is a serious threat, why is the agency silent? Why is there no clarification? Why hasn't there been a formal statement from military authorities or legal institutions involved? The more unanswered questions there are, the stronger the assumptions become. Modern hoaxes no longer take the form of fake photos or cheap rumors. Today's hoaxes creep in through well-crafted narratives. They sneak in through ambiguous statements, facial expressions that can be interpreted in two ways, and short broadcasts cut into viral clips. Are we witnessing a new form of digital storytelling, where concern becomes content and sadness becomes strategy? Or is this one of those rare moments when an idol is truly daring to speak about a broken system? We won't know, unless there is real action. Proof. Legal steps. Revelations. Until that day comes, we only have one tool: common sense and a skeptical mind. Don't just be an emotional consumer. We need to ask, why is Jungkook speaking now and not before? What is really happening to V, and why is there no visual evidence or public accessible documents? Is something big is coming a threat, or merely a teaser for another project? And most importantly, who benefits from all this chaos? We are too often emotional consumers. We read, feel sorry, then click, share, and cry. But it stops there. Yet, our responsibility as the public is not just to feel, but to ask questions at this point. We hand it over to you, the reader, the listener, the army, or even just an observer. Do you believe that Taehyung is truly in danger? Do you believe that Jungkook is fighting against something huge and threatening? Or do you think this is a fabrication to keep the names trending? Whatever your answer, don't stop thinking. The entertainment world can be dazzling and deceptive. Truth is often clouded by glamour, and lies can look like genuine concern when packaged well. We want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe the articles about the threats against Taehyung reflect reality, or are they just sensational storylines?